Yeah, Big JTV, man. I want to start this out by saying thank you. Thank you so much for getting me to 1,000 subscribers. People who supported, man, especially if you know anything about YouTube and content creation. 1,000 subscribers means you're eligible for the YouTube Partner Program, meaning that you can get some funds for creating your content. I appreciate every single one of y'all who's been here for my YouTube journey from start to finish. And it's just a great day to be me. I'm playing. I thank everybody. I thank God too. You know what I mean? But I also want to, give a major round of applause to the MVP of the league. By the way, if you're new here, Big JTV, we cover sports. A lot of Ravens football talk. Like the video on y'all way in. And if you want to subscribe, do that. You know what I mean? But we got to talk about Lamar Jackson winning his second MVP at the age of 27 years old. It was almost unanimous, but there was one voter called Aaron Schatz. Schatz? Kind of makes sense because that's a poop type move. Who voted Josh Allen as the MVP. But anyways, man, it was a 49-1. Lamar almost had his second unanimous MVP, but it was a clear MVP throughout the whole show of NFL honors, and just in general, people who have a football brain or common sense just knew that Lamar was going to win. Why was he going to win? Very simple. He was the best player on the best team, right? And we have to understand that the truth is the MVP award is a quarterback award, okay? Now, was he 100% the best player in the NFL? That's debatable, you know what I mean? Because I could argue easily that Christian McCaffrey was the best player in the NFL, right? But his team, McCaffrey's team, was so packed and full of other great players, it didn't really make that much sense, right? But then you look at an individual like Lamar, it's clear and beyond, a question. He's the best player on the Ravens, and he was the reason the Ravens got such an amazing record of 13 and I think 4. You know what I mean? So when you look at what he did for the team throughout the regular season, right? And let's be real, the MVP is a regular season award, right? It best player on the best team, right? Had Dak Prescott had the best team, he would have had the MVP. Had, Brock Purdy, right, been on the best team with the best record, he would have won the MVP. And I believe that Lamar won the MVP specifically that day on Christmas Day, when he beat the San Francisco 49ers basically by himself, right? Brock Purdy lost the MVP when he lost that game and played terrible, right? So did Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey didn't play terrible, but he still lost during that game. And you start to see that maybe there should be some kind of reform on how the MVP is, judged, right? Because, Lamar didn't put up crazy numbers. It's very obvious. Lamar actually put up better numbers in his first MVP year. But it goes to show how talented the league is, right? How great the league is, especially how great defenses are. I would have loved to see a defensive MVP, of course, you know what I mean? But we're not in that era. We're in the quarterback era, right? Specifically the dual quarterback era. And the interesting thing about the MVP award, in the past 6 years, it's been won by 3 people. Aaron Rodgers, Mahomes, and Lamar, right? Now, my extra point in analysis here is that, too much is given, much is required, right? And I'm speaking this not only as a Baltimore Ravens fan, but as just somebody who understands the game of football. Because Lamar Jackson is so great, because Lamar Jackson is so talented, they require more from him. What do I mean they require more from him? Us, not only as Ravens fans, but us as just fans of football, we need him to get that Lombardi. And that's the only missing piece. Because the MVP award is not just a stat award. And that's the problem with guys like Aaron Schatz or whatever. They just look at the numbers. That's the problem with guys like Richard Sherman. They're just looking at stats. No. The NFL is about winning, right? Winning is the main metric. And winning MVPs is amazing, is great, but winning a Lombardi, winning that championship is greater. So I'm saying it like this, just to wrap it up. Lamar Jackson is clearly, he was going to win the MVP. I'm proud of him. As a Ravens fan, he's my favorite player. Obviously, y'all know that. I'm proud of him. But now we got to seal it off. We got to finish it off with a Lombardi trophy, with a championship. We got to bring that championship to be more. And the greater that he becomes, right? He's already a Hall of Famer in my eyes. I'm telling y'all right now, he's already a Hall of Famer. But to put that stamp on it, he needs not only one, not only two, multiple rings. Right? Let me know what y'all think in the comments below, man. I know y'all gonna argue in the comments, but it is what it is. Again, thank you for anybody who subscribed and showed love. It's Big J TV. Like, comment, sub. Check these videos on the end screen. I'm out.